Hi, my name is Jennifer Gant, and I'm the Director for Communications here at the Texas A&M College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences. In my job, I oversee all of the marketing and communications efforts for the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences. Our team operates a little differently than most higher education marketing and communications teams, especially at Texas A&M, in that we're an integrated team that also produces material for a fee for other Texas A&M units. Part of my job also includes working with our leadership to develop strategic communications plans and goals, and supporting our development team from the Texas A&M Foundation. Both my bachelor's degree in journalism and my master's degree in English contribute greatly to the work that I did. I hadn't anticipated working in public relations when I graduated with my undergraduate degree. My plan had been to be a journalist, but my background in journalism gave me the foundation that I would need as a public relations professional. My master's degree has also supported my career in that it wasn't until graduate school that I really started developing stronger critical thinking skills. Exposure to literary theory, for example, gave me different perspectives through which I could view the world, my work, and the audiences that we're trying to reach. I found that I'm more creative now, and I truly believe that my master's program was a significant factor in helping with that. Outside of my formal education, I was blessed to be supported by a small but incredible team of communicators at my first job who allowed me the opportunity to kind of dip my toes into every aspect of public relations. And so it was through those experiences that I really learned some of the basic concepts of crisis communication, leadership, media relations, brand management, and photography and videography that I didn't necessarily learn in my bachelor's degree, but have been really important in my public relations career. What I like most about it is that I get to work with a wonderful group of talented, creative individuals with diverse skills who are just so good at their job. We have an amazing team. We also have these amazing brainstorming sessions that really excite me. So we joke around and we tend to get off track, but the results of those brainstorming sessions always result in such a great product. And so I'm always really glad that we're able to come together in that way. I also love that because of the breadth of work that we do, each day presents new and unique challenges. There are days when I come to work with this list of things to do and it completely gets thrown by the wayside because we'll get requests that we have to prioritize or something will hit my inbox and I'm like, oops, gotta reschedule. A lot of the times, these things are things that we routinely handle, like the need for a handout for a dean's office or a video for a teaching hospital, or to connect a faculty member with the media. But they're different enough to keep the job fresh and exciting. Job description that you'll see for public relations professionals, whether it's in higher education or in the private sector, will seek a candidate with some kind of communication-focused English or marketing background. Communication skills are massively important, and being a strong writer will really set you apart from other candidates. If graduate students are interested in pursuing this field, it might just be that they should get experience through internships or shadowing. Public relations has really evolved as a field from what it was traditionally considered to be, which is a person sitting behind a desk, like hammering out press releases all day. Now it's a field with a wide swath of responsibilities. Our office has an assistant director, 2 graphic designers, a web person, a social media / digital communications person, and a photography and videographer. So the range of our duties vary, but they also overlap. What this means is that there's so much opportunity for students from a variety of backgrounds to contribute meaningfully without necessarily having that public relations background. Outside of the formal education piece, experience is really important. So securing an internship or even shadowing can introduce you to the culture of the profession and some of its challenges. So I definitely recommend staying abreast of trends in the field by following aspirational organizations on social media, reading blogs or articles that can introduce you to the expectations and the hows and whys of the field. And then of course, just getting practice yourself, whether that's by creating your own blog or podcast or working in a communications office. You can do a number of things that will help you hone your skills. There are around 17 colleges and a number of agencies and other divisions at Texas A&M. And most, if not all of those, have communications offices. So there's really plenty of opportunity right here on campus to get that kind of experience that you might want. Someone with strong writing skills will always be first and foremost because almost everything we do requires words. We also look for someone who's naturally curious and eager to learn. There's a lot of overlap in each of our team members' responsibilities. So being willing to come in, jump in, and be a part of the team, and even anticipate the needs of our office is always valued. Likewise, we depend on our students and some of our younger employees to help us stay current with communications trends among their peers. So like, we don't TikTok, but some colleges may. And so younger students can help us speak to their peers in their language. Other things, flexibility, someone who's confident enough to work autonomously, someone with a personality trait that fits into our office culture, someone who's organized, who communicates well by listening, taking instructions, taking feedback well, and handling themselves professionally. And then finally, someone who thrives in a team setting, because we definitely operate as a team. If I could do it all over again, I would definitely choose the same path for myself. If I could go back, I would like to think that I would have built up the courage to leave my previous job a little sooner, because the opportunities that I've had since then have been incredible, and I probably stayed at that job way too long. But the truth is that everything that's happened to this point, all of the frustrations and disappointments have come with really rewarding experiences and have led me to an amazing job with amazing people. I'm truly happy to share. In everything we do in life, there's going to be struggle, and nothing will ever be perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. But it's what we make of those experiences that defines who we are as people and what we can accomplish. First of all, you can be an introvert and be successful in public relations. I think that there's this kind of persona that's stereotypical about public relations people, that they're all super outgoing and that they love to people, and that's not really the case. In fact, 3/4 of our team consider themselves introverts. I'm always a little shy. I'm super introverted, like way on the far end of the Myers-Briggs scale. And I'm not always the best public speaker, but I've given successful lectures, and I've really learned that you don't have to be perfect to be effective, and knowing that sooner in my career would have probably helped me be a lot more confident. The other thing is never stop growing and learning. Being a valuable member of a team means learning what other members of your team do. So we cross-train in our office, but other PR teams on this campus are understaffed, and they have to. They're required to learn and do more. I'm not a photographer or graphic designer, but I'm competent in Photoshop and InDesign. I'm not a computer scientist, but I know enough HTML to get by. So having a swath of skills is really important, and it's to your benefit, because ultimately being well-rounded in all areas of public relations will make you marketable. It'll allow you to vary your work, which helps to reduce burnout, and ultimately this career is a really fun field. Showcasing the best of the company you work for is rewarding and consistently reminds me of why I love what I do. One of the things that I would definitely recommend is to find a strong mentor. I had mentors early in my career who supported me when things were tough, who forced me outside of my comfort zone constantly. I rappelled off the side of a building and jumped out of an airplane at the behest of one of my mentors. And they gave me a lot of opportunities to participate in things that offered new and valuable skills that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten. So mentorships are really important.